can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, the great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint, and it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Westbrook leading the charge.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all, taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Here's Wall. No good off the front iron.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because...
Oh!
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Back to Westbrook. Here's Roberson. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. All with it. Pass to Gortat. Beal, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Well, that pass went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Stolen by Durant, and here again, the Thunder in transition. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field.
And you can see the disappointment in his face. And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And here's Dudley for 3. To halt the run, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's Westbrook with the drive. Gortat with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nene. And here now the Thunder. 6-point lead. Westbrook looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now here's Wall. 5 points in the game. No good. Ibaka with some nice D. Oklahoma City leading by 8. For 3, Durant. Beal pulls it in.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you.
Here's Roberson. He has 5. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 11 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. It's this time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, we usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Adams. Collison comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. No good. And Washington the other way now. To the right side. Here's Neal. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Neal's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Durant just inside the line, and the shot no good, a bit short.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Porter. Here's Humphries, and Durant sends it back. Sessions against Augustine. Pass to Cannon. For three, Durant, and he gets it to go. Durant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Wizards trail by 10. Durant with the steal. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That's good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Nick Collison. And a switcher also for Washington. Oubre's checked in. Durant for three. That's good. Durant's got 6.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Augustine. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Both free throws good from Augustine. Wizards trail by 17. Sessions dishes to Oubre. To halt the run. The shot is off. Great D that time from Durant. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Cantor, the pass to Waiters. Here's Singler, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Another shot. Durant with some nice D.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Augustine from outside. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Thunder lead by 19. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he punks the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And, guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Jared Dudley out there with Nene, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. The Thunder leading by 17.
3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Beal can't get it to go.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Now here's Adams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Nice shot by Singler.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Wall. Good D by Westbrook.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the bucket. Good. Westbrook's got 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Oubre.
Otto Porter.
Wizards have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Beal kicks to Dudley. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ibaka. The Thunder leading by 22. Westbrook drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. 15 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Wall's shot is off.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
For 3. And it's Westbrook again missing. From the Wizards, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. Stolen by Westbrook. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
They get it back. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Singler. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Westbrook dishes to Adams. Porter pulls it in. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the inside. They need this one. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the Thunder with some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And it's Waiters in for Roberson. And a switcher also for Washington. Chris Humphries has checked in for Jared Dudley. Now here's Westbrook. He's got 17. It's deflected. Collison kicks to Waiters. The 3. Washington with the rebound. Nene's got his 3rd rebound tonight, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Augustine's checked in. Gortat's checked in for Washington. Gary Neal comes in for Bradley Beal. The pass to Augustine. The 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's 7 points for John Wall.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Sessions checked in for the Wizards. That is good. Porter's got 5 points so far.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Durant for 3. No luck. And the Wizards now going the other way. They host the 76ers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. 3rd is Marcin Gortat.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And he can't get the first one. The Wizards making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. And the second free throw, good. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. And Augustine kicks to Waiters. That 3 off the mark. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Neal. They get it back. Oubre, good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing. Spacing.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Enes Kanter. Last year, getting it done. 10th in field goal percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiencies from 3 last year. I mean, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense.
Now here is Augustine. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Gortat with the block. It's tipped. In the corner, it's Oubre. Waiters gets a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Collison.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
That's good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Augustine, no luck. Humphries. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Kids, ready? All right, let's go.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Sessions. And a miss there off the inbound. And through the first half, a pretty lot.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook. And Russell, how confident are you that regardless of what defender you see in front of you, you can get what you want?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
Russell, thank you so much. Kevin, hard work pays off.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thanks for joining us. A pumped up home crowd is our backdrop for this halftime analysis. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. The first 2 quarters went very well for him. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City. And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Ibaka. Taken away by Nene. And here we go. Washington fast break. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The shot misses, and the Wizards now going the other way. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Adams, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Here's Adams after marching Gortat's bucket. It's Durant with the drive, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a performance from Durant here. 8 rebounds and the 2 nice steals as well. Some effective offense making passes, and he's also been hitting from deep with the 3-ball.
And Clark, he's got the D on his heels. Smart passing, hot shooting. That is a deadly combination.
Wizards making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now, here's Wall. He has 7. And Beal kicks to Nene. And Roberson pulls it down. Roberson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Singler, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
So here's Westbrook after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And that's now 7 points now in the game for Kyle Singler. Here's Beal. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's Westbrook with the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Now, here's Westbrook following the miss by John Wall. And there's the call on Nene. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Nick Collison's checked in for Adams. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Wizards.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
A slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Washington shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
And, boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying him up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Wall's shot is off.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
Humphries with the steal. To stop the run. Again, the miss by Wall.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Westbrook, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Thunder shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Taking a look at the Wizards. Sessions out there with Gary Neal. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Gortat. And it's Gooden in at the power forward.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple. Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allows the defender to recover and contest that shot. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Ball going up court. And the basket by Morrow. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Thunder?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Waiters dishes to Augustine. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
High-quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Oubre, good.
I love that superb pass that time, guys. It allowed them to get behind the defenders. The hoop was there waiting for him.
Here's Collison, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Oubre, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And he gets it to go. The Wizards have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Sessions kicks to Oubre. 5 for 8 in the game.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Augustine, that's good.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Back to Canner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Morrow. Gortat with the block.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And here's Morrow outside. That is good. Morrow's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look. You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
Exactly. Even the top three-point specialists in the league would probably catch heat for taking that shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Augustine with the steal. Now the dish to Waiters. No good on the triple.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Neal's shot is off. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Cantor. His three-pointer's off the mark. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gooden rejected by Collison. Here's Waiters. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Adams, he's checked in for Kansas. Chris Humphries has checked in for Washington. The drive by Collison. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Westbrook. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Morrow, the pass to Augustine. And now it's Neal running. He can go all the way. Looking to end.
That athletic. Yeah. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Sessions. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Here's Waiters. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Sessions. It's blocked. But they recover it. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time. But it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, what was the key in securing this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. Those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We had to rally around each other and get stops.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
When you're facing Westbrook, you're always going to have your hands full. And tonight, he proved that once again. There's only one thought going through Russell's head. Attack, attack, attack. I know that was 3 thoughts, kidding.
The thing that has to jump out at you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.